If I have to do something to be loved, that's not love. Wait, what? Did Justin Bieber just dismantle half of what we think we know about relationships in one moody Instagram caption? It wasn't just the black and white aesthetic that caught our attention. It was the rawness, the honesty, the vulnerability. And let's be real, when one of the world's biggest pop stars starts talking about love like he's reading your personal journal, you pay attention. But this story isn't just about celebrity rumors or Instagram captions. It's about love, what it means, what it doesn't, and why so many of us feel like we're never quite doing it right. It's about worth, not the kind you earn, but the kind you're born with. And yeah, it's about Justin and Hailey Bieber too, but not in the way you might expect. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Let's dig into what's really going on behind the cryptic messages, break down the emotional complexities, and maybe, just maybe, figure out what love is supposed to feel like after all. What Justin really meant. Let's start with those 4 little words. Tired of transactional relationships. Sounds like something a therapist might say in a soft voice while holding a mug that says feelings first. But Bieber dropped it like a mic on Instagram, and it hit different. Because we've all been there, haven't we? The friendship that only survives when you're the one texting first. The relationship that feels more like a scorecard than a sanctuary. Though I'll do this for you if you do this for me, dynamic that slowly sucks the joy out of connection. That phrase wasn't just about a Hollywood romance. It was a red flag for every kind of love that starts to feel like a negotiation. But here's the real kicker. Most of us don't even notice we're in transactional relationships until we're bone tired from keeping score. So, what does non-transactional love even look like? And why does it feel like such a unicorn in modern relationships? Stick around. We're about to get real. Imagine being told you have to deserve air before you breathe. Sounds ridiculous, right? But somehow, when it comes to love, we've bought into that idea wholesale. Justin posted a screenshot of a ChatGPT search asking, if you tell someone who doesn't understand inherent worth they deserve love, could it confuse them more? The answer? Yes, because the word deserve implies earning. And if you've never felt worthy, love that has to be earned just feels like another impossible job interview. Let's be honest, how many of us have twisted ourselves into emotional pretzels to prove we're lovable? Smiling when we want to cry. Saying yes when we mean no. Being chill when our insides are screaming. It's like performing for an invisible judge who never claps. Justin's words, love isn't a you get what you put in kind of thing. It's a receiving thing. Turn that script upside down. What if love was never meant to be earned? What if it's something we're supposed to receive freely, not achieve like a badge? Feels radical, doesn't it? Or maybe just human. Now, zoom out for a second. Imagine trying to figure out all of this. What love is, what it isn't, while the entire world watches you. Commenting, judging, shipping you or canceling you based on the last blurry paparazzi photo. That's Justin and Hailey's reality. Since their whirlwind marriage in 2018, the couple has faced relentless scrutiny. Every Instagram post, every public appearance, every lack of public appearance has been dissected by fans, critics, and algorithm-fed gossip columns. So when Bieber posts something vulnerable about love, it's not just personal, it's political. Every word is examined through the lens of are they breaking up? But maybe the real story isn't if they're splitting. Maybe it's why love feels so fragile even when everything looks perfect from the outside. Could it be that what Justin is wrestling with isn't about Hailey at all, but about the pressure to perform love instead of simply live it? Something to think about. We can't talk about Justin without Hailey. She's not just the wife. She's a woman navigating her own identity, constantly walking a tightrope between private life and public narrative. And here's the thing, Hailey hasn't directly responded to the cryptic messages, but she's been posting too. Smiling selfies, friends, fashion shoots. It's the kind of content that whispers, I'm fine, even if we're all wondering what's going on behind the lens. Is she avoiding the drama? Keeping her cool? Or signaling that she, too, is figuring it out in her own way? Here's a crazy idea. Maybe both of them are still learning what love really means. And maybe that doesn't mean something's wrong. Maybe it means they're human. What is unconditional love, really? Let's break it down. Everyone talks about unconditional love, but what does that even look like in practice? It's not. I love you when you make me feel good. I love you as long as you don't disappoint me. I love you because you love me back. It is. I love you even when you're a mess. I love you even when I don't understand you. I love you because love isn't a contract, it's a commitment. Sounds beautiful, right? But it's also hard as hell. That's why Justin said, "Still find myself trying to learn love, and it's exhausting." Because it is. Loving unconditionally means choosing someone even when it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or unrewarding. And doing that without demanding something in return? Phew. No wonder it's rare. But maybe, just maybe, we're all in the same classroom. Even pop stars. When Bieber posted his thoughts, the internet predictably exploded. Some fans rushed to support him. This is so real. Love isn't earned, it's given. Others speculated about the state of his marriage. A few dismissed it as emo bait for attention. But beneath all the noise, a quieter reaction started forming. Empathy. Because whether you're married to a supermodel or just trying to text back your crush without sounding weird, love is confusing. Vulnerability is terrifying. And figuring out how to give and receive love, real love, is a journey we're all on. Justin's post didn't just open a window into his life. It held up a mirror to ours. Why we're all a little exhausted by love. Raise your hand if you've ever felt like love was supposed to be easier. Woman raising hand. It's sold to us like a rom-com montage. Sparks fly, conflicts resolve, music swells, fade to happy ever after. But in real life, love is messy, confusing, sometimes deeply unfair, and other times unbelievably beautiful in ways you never expected. So, if you're feeling tired, confused, or like you're doing love wrong, you're not alone. Justin Bieber, a literal global superstar, is right there with you. And maybe that's the most human thing about him. So, what now? Here's what we know. Love isn't earned, it's received. Worth isn't proven, it's inherent. Relationships that feel like scoreboards are draining, not sustaining. Even people with fame, fortune, and followers are still figuring it out. Maybe the best thing we can do is stop performing love and start living it. Start asking ourselves, are we chasing approval or choosing connection? Are we negotiating worth or accepting it as non-negotiable? These aren't easy questions, but they might be the ones that lead us to the kind of love that heals, not hurts. Now it's over to you. Have you ever felt like you had to earn someone's affection? Do Justin's words hit a little too close to home? Or maybe you've experienced the kind of unconditional love that changes everything. Whatever your story is, share it. Talk about it. Reflect on it. Because love isn't a solo sport. And the more we talk about it openly, the closer we get to the kind of relationships we all deserve. Red Heartfire, you've made it to the end, and maybe to the beginning of something new. If this resonated with you, drop your thoughts below, share it with someone who needs to hear it, or just take a moment to sit with what love means to you. Remember, you are loved. Not for what you do, not for what you give, just for being. And that is the most uncryptic truth of all.